Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for all coming. My name is Louis Melito of the Belmar Public Library. The library is very happy and proud to present to you an off-time event with the Venerable Bhante Sujatha over here. As many of you already know, the library is really looking forward to provide a lot of programs of interesting content and different topics and ideas, and we're looking forward to have a great event with here tonight with Bhante. Without further ado, I want to pass you and also introduce you, welcome here, our resident meditation guide and instructor here, Roseanne Petropoulos. Here's you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy that you all came out to be here. This has been in my mind for about a year to bring Bhante here. As many of you know, that I offer a loving kindness meditation at Belmar Library every Monday at 11. All you need to do is just show up. But I've been following Bhante's teachings over the years, and it's just like a dream that he actually is here in the flesh. So I am thrilled, and I'd like to ask each of you just to relax and take it in. Thank you. Namaste.
Okay, good afternoon and happy to be here. Thank you, and thank you so much. I'm so grateful. So a little bit about me. How many people already practiced last few years when I come to the area? Anybody? Okay, 2 people. So therefore, a little background about me. I was born and raised in Sri Lanka. Age 10, I left home, and age 11, I became a Buddhist monk. Now I'm a monk last 40 years. Now can you believe I'm monking around 40 years? And it's a very interesting journey. Sometimes people ask, how did you decide to become a Buddhist monk at such a young age? And so I don't know why I did that. When I was young, I always go to the temple with my mother. One day I was in the Sunday school, my teacher who ordained me, he asked me, do you like to become a monk? Always monks are joking like that. And so in a Buddhist country, when monks say something, we never say no to him. Just being respectful, right away, without thinking, I said, sure, I do. That's it, look what happened. So then I went home, I talked to my mother and I said, Ma, I promised to become a monk. Then she was kind of looking at me. Really? Do you know what it is? I said, I don't know. But sounds good. That's what I said to my mom. So then my mother totally ignored about it because she was thinking I'm joking. I was so serious, I would go, I would become a monk. And so finally my parents really engaged. They said, no, you cannot go, you are the only son we have. How come you are leaving us to become a monk? Even they are born Buddhists. They don't want to see I'm leaving. So anyway, I fought with them. And a couple of months, finally, my father took me to the temple and asked me to stay there, don't come home. He was upset. And so then they were planning, same evening, it's a 10 minutes walking distance, I can walk in the evening to my parents' house, but I didn't. I was there at the temple 3 months. 3 months later, they realized I never returned. So my 11th birthday, I became a Buddhist monk. And so after I became a monk, I was thinking I'm going to have lots of fun. I'm telling you, not at all. Right? Looking at me now, don't decide to become a monk. You don't know what is coming. So right after I became a monk, I got a bunch of rules, and my teacher said, okay, now you have focus, and I got robes. Now I have practice. Can you believe? Every morning I had to wake up 4 in the morning, go to bed 9:30 at night. Somebody was always around me and watching over me. So I did my training 10 years. So I call it was a boot camp training. It's like a military training and very strict. And my first 7 years I didn't go home at all. So my teacher made the rule I cannot go home. So if my parents wants to see me, they have to make an appointment with my teacher. By appointment, 45 minutes, they can talk once a month in a public place at the temple. I can go to a room or hidden place and quiet place. No, in a public place, I have to sit down with them and have to talk 45 minutes exactly like in a jail or a prison. And so it go a little over 45 minutes, then my teacher come and remind my parents, time is over, you have to leave now. So I see every week my mother come to the temple, listen to the teaching. I can see from the distance she's walking by, I can go and say, you will hide her. And so that time I don't like it at all. However, now I'm so grateful for that training and all the opportunities I had. So therefore now in the world I'm dealing with people all the time. So because of that training I can survive without any conflict in my life in the society. So anyway, so right after I graduated from the school, I had the opportunity to go to Australia. I was in Australia 5 years, then I came to Detroit, Michigan first, 90s. And so I was serving in Detroit 5 years. Then I had the feeling I'm living with this cultural Buddhist community, like a Sri Lankan Buddhist community in Detroit. This is not the place for me. I don't know what it is. Inside me, I felt something. I have more to do in this world. But conditioned cultural environment, my sharing part is very limited. So therefore, I made the stubborn decision. Within the next few weeks, I'm leaving this place. Because being a monk is not paid. Right? We are not living the salary or paycheck. We always doing something voluntary. And so therefore I thought, I have freedom to leave. I announced to people 3 weeks notice. I'm the head monk of the temple in the Michigan. I said, I'm very sorry, I'm leaving this place. So then they asked, why? We did something wrong to you? I said, no, you guys did something amazing. That's why I'm leaving. That's what I said. And so then they asked me, where do you go? I said, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Anyway, I'm a very stubborn monk, right? So now I don't have any idea, no English, no money, no experiences in this country. There was a man who came to the temple. I asked him, his name is Richard. He's an American man, psychologist. And I said, please help me to find a place to go. Then he said, I don't know how to find you a place, but I can write you a letter. Then you can send this letter to many different organizations around the country. Then I sent this email, more than 50 organizations around the country. 2 churches responded me, one from Georgia, Atlanta, other one where I'm living now, Woodstock, Illinois. Okay, so you know Groundhog Day movie? So that is the place they took. But still we have all the buildings and everything right next to the temple. So then I was driving to Illinois, like 5 hours from Detroit to Chicago. When I'm driving, it's 5 hours, but my old car, I cannot drive more than 1 hour, then it gets heat. So then I have to stop another 30 minutes, then I have to drive again. Another 30 minutes, I have to stop and drive again. I was driving almost 10 hours, getting to Chicago. Now I'm driving middle of all the farmlands. Illinois is so bold. It's so flat, right? Lots of farmlands. And so now I'm driving middle of this farmland. I got scared. I never seen that many farmlands in my whole life. Then I was thinking, oh my God, this country, there is no people. And so I'm going to live by myself middle of these farmlands. I don't want to do that. And I'm so used to people. And so anyway, I ended up at the church. Minister was so nice to me and he said, welcome to my church. I don't know how to treat a Buddhist monk. But anyway, there is a family. They love to have you. I said, okay. I don't know what to ask or what to say. There was a man in his 40s. He said, let's go with me. Now I just grabbed my bag. I was walking with him to his house. And right after go to his house, he gave me a room. Then I look around, everything is pink, like my bottle. So then I realized it's a little girl's room. Now everything, all the little girl stuff there. Now I'm in this room. Then he said, if you want to live with me, you have to handle 2 things. One is my wife. Other one, my 2 children, 3 and 4. If you can live with them, this is your room. Now, can you believe after I became a monk, I never used to live with my family. Even last 40 years, I never sleep over. So now I feel a little uncomfortable. I don't know what to do, what to say, what to talk, and how to eat, and no idea, because the way I used to live is totally different style in the monastic life. Now, first week is so difficult for me. Why? It is so loud. Why? 2 children. They always cry, fight, laugh, play. Early morning they wake up and crying and fighting. Middle of the night, they are, wake up and crying and fighting. And all those things are going on around the household life. Then husband and wife, I hear always they are sitting on the couch and watching television and movie, and they are happy talk. I can hear from my room. Next service, I can hear they are fighting. Then I was thinking, this is the family life look like. Right now I understand that. So it's very interesting. One day the lady asked me, we are leaving the house, but we don't have a babysitter today. Can you do the babysitting? I said, sure. I started to do the babysitting for them. I think I'm the first and only Buddhist monk in the world that did the babysitting. I'm so grateful for that opportunity. I love children. Because of those 2 children, I learned English. Because they are my first English teachers. Now the girl, she's 27 years old now. She went to Sri Lanka last summer with me. And it's so amazing. I feel they are like my children. And also, I have a disorder. I'm very honest. I cannot handle messy places. So I love to clean. If you have a cleaning job, please call me. Definitely I will come and do the job. And I love it. It's very meditative to me. I'm always cleaning. In the morning they leave the house. Whole house is a big mess. Dishes are all over in the kitchen. Laundry is everywhere. They don't have time. So what I do, I'm home. I do everything. I clean, mop, vacuum, do the laundry and do everything, then I cook. I can cook too. So when they come home, everything is like organized like a Zen temple. Then there's a cooked meal on the table. Now wife, she loves me. Why? She, nothing to do. Now I'm the boss in the kitchen. So, I'm doing really well with them. So wonderful, nice family. One day church called me and said, please come and teach meditation to us. I said, I can teach, but not in English. I'm so scared. Then they, minister said, no, you can do it, you can do it. So I'm so scared. Being a Buddhist monk, very difficult to say no. I'm not trained to say no. I said no to him, anyway it didn't work. So he said, no, you have to do it. Now, being in America many years, I know how to say no now, because American people train me how to say no, and thank you so much. So anyway, I say no, but didn't work. I started my first meditation practice 21 years ago at the church. I'm scared to death. Now, can you believe 3 people sitting in front of me and staring at me? I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm so nervous. They're so curious. Now I was planning to say a few words. I totally lost. Then I said hi. Then they said hi. I just smiled. I can do that. And then they smiled at me. Then I smiled again. Back and forth we smiled to each other like 10-15 minutes. Then I said bye. That's it. Can you believe first meditation class is just smile and hi and bye. I thought they are so disappointed. After 15-20 minutes later they left. Then I went to minister and talked to him. I said, Dan, I cannot do this. I'm so scared. He's 6 foot tall guy. He grabbed my arm and pushed me to a chair in his office. He said, sit down. I want to talk to you. 96 years old, he passed away during the COVID. So now I got scared. I'm looking at him like this. Then he said, I really want to help you. Listen to me. I really feel something good happening in your life. I don't know what it is, but I feel something. You don't see it? I said, no, I don't see it. I'm so scared. Then he said, listen to me, believe in me. This country we call land of opportunities. Therefore, you have opportunity here. Please do it one more time. Then it doesn't work, you can give up. I said, okay, I will try one more time. Second day I was sitting there praying myself, please people don't show up, please people don't show up. I was praying myself all day, but my prayer didn't work at all. Same 3 people sitting in front of me and staring at me. Then I was thinking, definitely something wrong with these people. I don't know why they are here. I keep talking inside me, but anyway, I was so nice. I smiled again, I said few words second day. Whatever I said, they love it. Now they are coming every Saturday morning 10 to 11 to meditate with me. Now I have 10-15 people. Then they said, let's do Monday night too. Church said, okay, now I'm doing Monday night. Go to school, live with that family. Can you believe I did 9 years teaching meditation at the church, living with that family? So now I'm very comfortable, I'm doing really well. 9 years later, church administration came to me and said, we are going to sell the church. It is 125 years old now. Can you get this building? I said, what? What are you talking about? I'm a monk. I don't have money to buy a church. Right? They said, it is possible. Let's talk about it. So then, I announced to people Saturday morning. People was really excited about it. Then one lady came to me and whispering to me, do you want to stay here? I said, if I have a place, I can. I'm very happy what I'm doing here. Let's do it. I said, how come? Then she said, I'm going to donate 100,000. Now think about her generous heart. And the rest of the money you can ask from other people. I did. Actually, within 3 weeks, people are very generous. All the local American people, they don't have any Buddhist background. So I got most of the money, then I got the building. Now I'm a Buddhist monk, I have a church. Can you believe it is the original church is a Catholic church? So then I was thinking, okay, now I have this building. People didn't make any comments, but I can see people are so concerned about this historical building, what I'm going to do. People were thinking I'm taking everything down, their religious background, I'm going to make it a Buddhist temple. Then I was thinking to myself, if I do that, more than the Jesus, I'm so disrespectful to the Buddha and his teachings. Last 9 years, I used to live with Jesus. Rest of my life, I can live with him, no problem at all. So now we call the Blue Lotus Buddhist Temple, look like a church. When people walk into the building, if you come to Chicago, please visit us. You will see 14 feet tall Jesus. Other side, we have 9 feet tall Buddha. Opposite, we have Mother Mary. So all 3 figures are there. So therefore, people feel very comfortable. We have 386 meditation classes a year now in that building. Right? Now we have 5 centers around the country. I started after that. And doing so well. And I'm always reminding people, I am not promoting a religion. I didn't open a Buddhist factory. I'm not making a Buddhist people. Whoever comes to the temple, I'm not making them Buddhist. That's not my goal. I want to make people good people, loving people, kind people, mindful people, grateful people. That's what I'm always talking about. Then I'm asking people, if you have your own religion, whatever you are believing, please follow that. No need to stop that. If you are comfortable, just do it. But same time, you can take care of yourself. So therefore, when people come to the temple, what I'm doing, I'm teaching to people how to be mindful, how to be grateful, how to be loving and kind and compassionate. Those are the things I'm teaching to people. So most of the religions, organized religions in the world, the way I can see, I call my understanding, most of the religion, they are fear-based. Fear-based religions. Right? Always based on fear. Okay, people come with fear to a religious journey, and after we go to the church or temple, whatever religious site, they are making more fearful. The way I feel, that's the benefit for the other people. Making fearful people, then we can receive more benefit. Then people really involved because of the fear to overcome it. I feel so bad about it. So therefore, whoever come to my place, I don't make them fearful. I make them open their heart and mind. And then I'm trying to make their little wisdom. I said, this is the way I can see this is the way I can see this is the way I can see this. I explain to them. Then you decide what is the best for you. So then, now think about most of organized religions in the world, they say, come and believe. If you don't believe, this is what will happen. So, Buddha didn't say that. That's why it is not a religion. Buddha didn't say come and believe. Buddha said come and see. Now here, you all are here, come and see. I'm not asking you to believe. So what I'm asking you, come and see. If you see something wonderful, take it. The rest, just leave it. How beautiful that, how wonderful to have that freedom. So if you don't have that freedom, people will stop. So therefore, our temple is closed Sunday morning. Why is that? Most of the people who come to my place, they go to Sunday church service. I don't want to, make them not to go to church. So therefore I said, Sunday morning, whole morning temple is closed. Totally shut down. If you want to go to church, then afternoon you can come to the temple and do other work. Does it make sense? So therefore my goal today, not to make you Buddhist. Don't become a Buddhist, no need to. If you can, be a Buddha. Buddha is not Buddhist. Buddha didn't make Buddhists at all. Buddha said loving and kind and mindful people. That's it. Now, after 2600 years later, after his death, it's become a religion. Who made the religion? People made it. Now people made it, they believe it, it has ritual, it has dogmas, and now they are fighting for that. So what I'm asking people, culture or tradition is one direction, the practical teaching is another direction. So after many hundred years later, if you are following any religion, so please look at what is the man-made part, human-made part, what is the real technical, practical part of the teaching. Then you don't have any conflict. Does it make sense? So I know one family, they are always helping me and hosting me and helping me. They are very strong Catholic people. Very strong Catholic. They always talk about it. But they don't have any problem with me. And me keeping their house and doing and helping. They always appreciate my work. But same time they are practicing their religious background too. How beautiful that. We don't have any conflict. I respect to them, they respect to me. They are supporting me, I am supporting to them. So therefore I am asking you, if you totally shut down and close, very difficult to learn. So therefore today I am asking you, leave everything behind what you already know. Because whatever you already know that. No need to worry about it. So if you keep your mind open, then you can learn something beautiful. Does that make sense? So I'm going to tell you a few more things in later. Before that, what I want to do, I'm going to do short guided meditation. That sounds good? Okay. Now everybody sitting on the chairs, that's wonderful. Meditation is not a punishment. Okay, why many people don't want to meditate? They think I have to sit cross-legged like Indian style, how I'm going to do it. So, no need to worry about that at all. So therefore, please find a comfortable posture. Keep your back straight as much as you can. Then gently close your eyes. If your cell phones are on, please silence them or turn them off. Take few deep, long breaths. Let go. Relax your body. Relax your mind. experience relaxation and peace. Feel harmony with your body. Feel close to yourself. Now send your loving thoughts towards yourself, thinking, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. Understand the meaning of each word clearly and deeply, then repeat it to yourself. I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. If you know how to love yourself, it is much easier for you to love others. Therefore, in this moment, understand the power of self-caring and self-love. I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. In the beginning of loving kindness meditation, we use words. Why we are using words? To make our intentions. Remember, intention become actions. Now send your loving thoughts towards your family. May all of my family members be well, be happy, be peaceful. Think of them individually, by names. My parents and grandparents, whether they are here in this world or not, just bring their faces. How do you feel when you think of them? We all have memories with them. Some memories are beautiful, some are not. But anyway, still you are here in this world, holding those memories. Your brothers and sisters, your children and grandchildren, your husband, your wife. We all have difficult family members. Some are very challenging people. Maybe you are not talking with them years. Maybe you kept some distance from them. Maybe you are not comfortable. They hurt your feelings. Now think to yourself, this moment I'm trying to practice loving kindness for myself and the world. I'm going to change my perspective way I'm thinking. We all are human beings. We all have weak minds. Whatever negative things they did, my family members, that's not my problem. They own those karmic energy. Therefore, I don't want to jump into their karmic basket. I keep myself separate. But when I'm angry or disappointed or mad, that's not good for my mind. I deserve peace. Therefore, I let them to handle their problems while I'm taking care of my own issues. Is it possible for you to forgive them? What is forgiveness? Forgiveness is completely letting go without reservations. You can forgive, but no need to forget. May they be well, may they be happy, may they be peaceful, may no harm come to them, may no difficulties come to them. May they always find joy, peace, and contentment in their lives. Now send your loving thoughts towards all world. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Different people, different parts of the world, different countries. There are so much pain in this world right now. But remember, the world is too big for you to focus and change. But your inner world is a perfect size. While you are taking care of your inner world, send your loving thoughts towards the whole world. Some people are dying without food, without water, without medicine. Look at your life. You all are here in this beautiful place with like-minded people. You have basic needs. You have a home to live. You have food to eat. Are you grateful? I have seen so many people struggling to find a meal. Sometimes they eat one meal per day. Be grateful to your life, then send your loving thoughts to the whole world. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Now slowly turn your attention to your breath. Your natural, ordinary breath. Every breath you take in, you take out, is taken mindfully. If you are distracted by a thought or a feeling or a sensation, bring your attention back to the breath or present moment. Don't make any rules to your mind. Mind doesn't like rules. If you're making rules to our mind wants to break them. Therefore, no need to repress, no need to control. Let them come, let them go. Be a silent observer, observing what is coming and what is going, without reacting. If you see everything is coming and going, my question is, why bother? Just wait and be a silent observer. Problem is not your thoughts, feelings or emotions. Those are beautiful. The problem is our reaction. Right after you react, another 10 things will come up right after that. If you can observe and let go, that is the best thing ever. Now think to yourself, these many things that arise in my mind do not belong to me. When I think that they are mine to do as I wish, to cling to, or to push away, or to ignore, I generate enormous suffering in my life and in the lives of others. May I continue to develop great regard, respect and kindness towards many contents of my mind and my body. Now you can bring your palms together close to your heart. We call simple Namaste, bow, respect to self and others. The second meaning is going inward, not outward, introspection. The third one, surrender. Let go of your ego, egotistical mind, and be humble without being a doormat. That is the meaning of bowing. Now I am going to do a short chant to give blessings to all of you. This chanting called Healing and Loving Kindness chant. Please listen to this chant, the language of the Buddha, we call the Pali, he used. So I'm going to use the same language. Ahum sahasramavinim mitasayudhantam girivekalam udita Sasena marang Dhanati dhamma vidina Jitva munindo Tante jasa bhavatu te Jaya mangalani. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. Thank you very much. Please open your eyes. Okay. How was the meditation? Good? Okay, very good. So, I want to ask you a question. Why do you meditate? Why do you want to meditate? Simple answer. Why do you want to meditate? Feels good. Okay. Now think about how wonderful feels good. Okay, thank you so much for saying that. Right? And now, what are the other things you feel good when you do? Being more present. How about when you eat your favorite ice cream? Right? So it's so funny. So same time, you feel good. Right? If you like something, you feel good. But what you said, right? And so in even that moment you enjoy it. If you eat too much, then you feel bad. So I can see here in this world, people do everything, including meditation, all other activities you are doing in life to make your life happy. Finally, what you want to do after you do all those things, end of the day, you want to be happy. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. It's very disappointing, right? We are working so hard every day to have a happy life, but this Buddhist monk telling me it's not working. No, it is not working. Sorry. Because last 40 years I tried that. Didn't work. So, my experience, whatever we do to make our life happy, that experience is temporary. For a while, you feel happy. So, a few months ago, I was teaching in Phoenix area. So, after my morning class, I think weekend, I remember, before my afternoon class, my group said, people said, Bhante, there is my favorite ice cream place. I want to take you. We have like 2 hours free. I said, sure. Then we went to the ice cream. Then they asked me to get what for ice cream. But here, when they give ice cream, I can eat like 1 week, 1 cone. It's from here to here. Right? Now I'm holding my ice cream like this, exactly like this. Then now people are taking pictures. Even when I'm eating the ice cream, they want to take a picture. So now I'm holding the ice cream sitting outside. It's a sunny day. Then people keep asking me, Bhante, before we eat, please say something. Right? I know this is very exciting for them to take me to ice cream. Then I said, looking at the ice cream, I said, happiness look like this, but contentment is not. Make sense? Happiness is like this. When I'm eating my ice cream, I'm very happy. But I know my contentment is not like this. So therefore, I totally understand you all are seeking happiness. But can you, instead of the word happiness, please use the word contentment. What is the difference between happiness and contentment? I said happiness come to you, something temporary, something pleasurable experience. But contentment is not. What is the difference for you, happiness and contentment? You don't want more, right? Okay, then you feel enough. What you said? Keep understanding, maintaining ourselves. You know, to get into those kind of wisdom, what we have to practice is coming from your inner experience. Happiness is outside experience, but contentment is inner experience. So I can, when your children are doing so good, then you feel happy. If there's one child doing terrible, then what do you feel? Some people are already smiling, I can see. Then you feel miserable. So happiness and unhappiness always going back and forth. Cannot keep ourselves even. But contentment, you feel satisfied. You feel enough. That's why I said it is an inner experience. Now think about my life. Now I'm a monk being 40 years. I'm very content about this journey. What I do in life. I'm very content. Once in a while, people come to me, I know some people are joking, Bhante, you are crazy. It doesn't affect me. Why is that? I'm content. Because my contentment is shaking based on others' word and actions and reactions. That means I'm not content. That's the best test I can do. Now think about I'm doing so well, I said. Now after this Caroline come to me and said, you are a terrible Buddhist monk. If you say that, I said, thank you. It doesn't affect me at all. Why? I know about my practice, my journey, my inner self. I'm totally surrendered to myself. Therefore, whatever other people say or do, it's not my problem. Now, before COVID, I didn't have a beard. Because 2 years being home, I tried different things. Right? Usually, monks always bald head. You have seen that, right? Or short hair. Most of the time, they don't have beard. But I'm always going against the rhythm. That's my nature. That's why I said I'm stubborn. Now I start to grow. I had to really, almost year and a half, I grow like this. Oh my God, American people love it. They always messaging me about beard. Okay, don't cut it, keep it. That's what American people say. But when I go to Sri Lanka with the beard, all the complaints. Including my mother. Every time when I go home to see my mother, the first thing she is asking, can you cut your beard? So then even other day over the phone, she asked me, you never cut your beard? That's the only thing she said. I said, why do you want to cut my beard? Then she said, I don't like it. Then I said, Mom, that's not my problem. I said, Mom, that's not my problem, that's yours. How about I'm making a suggestion for you? I asked. Because my mother has a long hair, that's a very Eastern thing, right? Indian, Sri Lankan people, they have long hair. So now she's really care about her long hair, even gray. She's really attached to it. I can say, "Mom, I love your long hair. I have seen, when you are young, black, dark, long hair. I remember that. I really love it. I love it. But how about I'm suggesting you, can you cut it?" Then she said, "No way. I'm a woman. I need long hair." Then I said, "Mom, I'm a man. I need my beard." Then she said, "Oh my God, the problem is I have Buddhist monk son." Because I can talk with him. Now I said, if you propose me to cut my beard, I'm going to propose you to cut your hair. Then now she kind of shut down. So, then I said, why I'm telling this, when people going through their own issues and try to put things into us, I don't take it. So when I say, when I'm clear about my inner life, I say, I or you, we all have unshakable mind. Now look at our nature, right? Our nature, we are not even. Always we are bouncing back and forth. When you are bouncing back and forth, how do you feel at the end of the day? Exhausted. Do you like that? No. So you want to maintain yourself even. Now recently, lots of my father's side, my father passed away a few years ago. And my father's side, my uncle, my aunts, they are leaving the world. Now my sister, I have one sister, keep calling me and informing me. And she's crying and emotional about those things. Then, I don't know, maybe it's weird for me and maybe it's weird to her. She giving me all the information. Then I said, okay, that's it, that's how I'm reacting. I said, oh, okay, that's it, I'm not saying anything else. Then she always asking me, you don't feel it? I said, I feel it, thank you so much for sharing it. Because everybody dies. I can control that. Why I'm saying those things now? My awareness is better. Make sense? I'm not really reacting. Oh my God, my uncle passed away, I'm going to cry. But I will cry if he wake up. After I cry, I said to my sister, I will cry and rolling and crying and up and down, jumping and crying. If I really know my uncle is going to wake up from the dead, I'm going to cry for him. I said, it never happened. I cried for my dad. This never happened. Why? He never wake up again. So therefore, my wisdom, my experience, my meditation, not sitting on the cushion, understanding this truth, then make my life content. Right? That's a good word, is satisfied. Now think about, you can check yourself, you are content or not. Now sometimes people say, Bhante, you know what? I'm so spiritual. I don't buy it when people say it. Can you believe recently, one of my friends and students, she's a yoga teacher, she's called me and said, Bhante, I'm going for the pilgrimage and retreat to India, yoga and spiritual retreat. I said, good for you, go and enjoy. It's a different world, but you can go and enjoy it. Then after 10 days, right after she landed to Ohio airport, she sent me a text message. Bhante, I just landed. I won't see you next week. I said, sure, I will be at the temple please come. So I gave her time and date. So I'm sitting at the social room. She came, I opened the door. I never seen her like this before. She totally looked different. The way she dressed, exactly like an Indian girl. Her hairstyle, exactly like a guru. Like all the gurus, put the bun and put that. Which is okay. I know I'm judging, but I'm not condemning. I have to understand what's going on. I never seen that. But I didn't make any comment. I saw it. I was quiet. People are very close with me usually. Right? When people know me, they are very close. They make jokes with me. And she came to the social room like this. And she's spinning and turns and, look, Bhante, look. I said, what? Now I'm so spiritual. I said, how come? I was in India, you know that. I was in India 10 days. Then I said, being in India 10 days, you claim yourself you are so spiritual? Then I said, all the Indian people have to be very spiritual then. I said, I don't think I will get it. Then she said, not only that, look at my dress. The way I dress, I'm so spiritual. Look at my hair, I'm so spiritual. I don't want to make a big conversation now, that's what she's believing. Then she said, now she's very excited about this whole spiritual journey. And she said, there is a meditation center in Illinois, 10-day silent retreats. They host 10-day silent retreat. I'm going for that. That's my next journey. I said, good for you. Please do that. So then she said, I will go for that for next week. I said, have 10 days silent retreat. Let me know what is going on. I know she went to the retreat. After third day, I was in a class. After I get into the car, driving home, I looking at my phone. I can see 14 missed calls from her. Then I was thinking, now she should be in the silent retreat. How come she called me, 40 times? Then I thought maybe something urgent. Then right away I called. I said, she answered, now sitting in the car, she's crying. Emotional. She said, Bhante, I feel suicidal. I said, what? I really want to see you right now. I meet lots of suicidal people every day come to my life. I don't know, however, I have that magic to turn them in the opposite direction. So I said, please come right now. Then she came to the temple crying and crying and crying. I asked, what's going on? But she claimed before, she's so spiritual. She said, I was so excited all my spiritual journey. I went to this retreat after I met you. During this retreat, no talks, no teachers, no guidance. Only thing, lots of videos going on, watching the videos, and you have to sit and meditate 8 hours you have to sit per week. So she was right. Now think about no talk, so silent, what is going on now? She said, so many things I was thinking I addressed in my life, but during that quiet time, everything coming to the surface. Now I don't have anybody to talk. I don't know what to do. I keep building the story around it. Then I felt I'm going crazy and lunatic. I felt I would kill myself. I cannot handle it. What I did, I escaped from the meditation center even without knowing them, informing them. Now she's crying and emotional and suicidal being in the car. But she claimed herself, she's so spiritual. Now think about, therefore, even you come to this spiritual journey, be careful what you're doing. So what I did that evening, I'm so into this word spirituality. Then what I did, I Googled. That's what we do now, right? We check the word. Because this is not my first language. Even I know the meaning. I Googled it. Then I found the word spiritual or spirituality come from the word spirit. Okay, we know about the spirit. The ancient languages, including English, they use the word spirit for the breath. That is the history behind the root of the word. Spirit means breath. Now you can make the connection. When you say, I'm so spiritual, what is the main focus? On your breath. If you are not focusing on your breath, you are not spiritual. I'm telling you the truth. You are not spiritual. Why we have focus on the breath? Why breath? We have lots of yoga teachers maybe here. Why breath? Life is inside you, is connected to you. Without breath, no life. So therefore, if you want to be spiritual, focus on your breath. All other things are trendy things in this country. Those are really, I feel, if you get into a spiritual journey, you stuck all those little, areas, that means you stuck in your spiritual practice. So most of things people are doing for spiritual life now in the modern America, my observation, they are relaxation exercises. Anybody else seen that? People do lots of meditation techniques. The way I understand it, they are relaxation exercises. When we are doing relaxation exercises, what is the first benefit? You feel good. Right after you feel good with something, what are you going to do with that feeling? Keep it. You try to hold it or have more. But what is the nature of that feeling? You lose it. In the next hour you lose it. When you lose it next hour, then you feel, oh, I was keep trying my meditation, I lost my power and energy. That means my meditation is not working. Maybe Bhante Sujatha is not a good teacher, that's why. Maybe my meditation cushion is not right. So then you are complaining about outside things. Because you don't see you are doing temporary relaxation exercise. Now think about, we all love to get a massage. Everybody likes massage and do something good for your body. When you do the massage, how do you feel? Enlightening and so, and then feel good, and all the serotonin increase and wonderful. How wonderful, the best massage therapists ever. Of course, massage therapists are the best people. They're doing great job. But then you get into the car driving home 2 hours. Now you are middle of the traffic. What is the highway here when coming from the airport? Yeah, now the pathway. Now think about, yesterday no traffic, which is good. Now think about, after your massage, you are stuck in the traffic. Then you feel so good. How wonderful, I got a massage, I feel so relaxed, middle of the traffic. Life is so beautiful. That's how you think. Right, you try, but it doesn't work. You are honking other people and pointing fingers at other people and do all sort of kind of things. Why? You totally lost your mind. Now think about, if you are really understand about your practice, your journey, then what you are going to do? Take a deep breath. This is the way it is. I cannot fly over. One day, I'm always going early for my classes. Like a 30 to 40 minutes early, I'm always early. That's my work ethic. So one day, even I left early home, there was a summer parade going in the middle of the city. Now lots of traffic, cars are not moving at all. Now I know, like 50 people are waiting. Now I'm almost 10 minutes, but I had to drive so long. Then I was thinking, oh my God, I left early. Now the people are moving upset. So then what I did, I called my organizer. I said, I'm very sorry, there's a big parade is going on, so therefore I cannot move. I'm stuck. Then I said, don't worry about me. You start the yoga. I will come. When you are finishing the yoga, I will come. Then what I did, now car is not moving. I never seen that kind of parade before. I'm sitting in the car, enjoying the parade. Makes sense? Yeah. Then I was, after parade is done, I was driving to the place. Then people are done the yoga. Then I teach the meditation. Then I had to go. I enjoy the parade. Then I was teaching the meditation. People were happy. So then I realized that is the practice look like. Make sense? So people have to understand. Now last week I was planning to go to Pennsylvania whole weekend teaching there. Then coming here. That was the plan. Next day morning, I had to fly. Monday morning, Sunday early morning, actually Monday early morning, 2:30. I am in a bad pain. I cannot walk, I cannot get up, and I am by myself at home that time. Then I realized kidney stone is present. Then I left a message to my assistant, something going on, and I'm going to ER. 2:30 in the morning, get into the car, driving to ER. So then they said, don't travel, don't go anywhere, you have to take care of yourself. Then whole trip was cancelled. Now people are waiting. Then I informed the people, right after people heard my medical emergency, they felt good. So that means we have to make the communication. All those little information is part of meditation, what I'm telling you. If you can communicate clearly and talking to people clearly, people think my meditation is sitting on the cushion all the time, close my eyes, that's my meditation. No. That's what lazy people do. Don't misunderstand my words, okay? And so, sometimes people sitting on the cushion hours and hours and hours, no progress at all. So, sit on the cushion, understand, focus on your breath, and then live your life in the society, wherever you are. Otherwise, how you are going to understand about yourself? So, I'm thinking, so people always looking for a place to be peaceful. Never find peaceful places. Where is the peaceful places? Inside you. When I was teaching one time in again Phoenix, there was a man show up in front of my class. I was shocked. I asked, how come you are here in Phoenix? Because he's from Chicago. Then right away he said, but I used to come to the Blue Lotus temple. I was meditating, but I don't like Illinois. Too much. People are not friendly. People are not smiling. Maybe too cold there. Right? I don't know. So he was complaining about Illinois all the time. I was visiting one of my friends in Phoenix. I love it here. I thought that's great. I can hike every day. Now I'm moving to Phoenix. I live here. I said, okay, good for you. That's the only thing I said. Then I totally forget about it. I left. Next year later, December, I was in Maui, Hawaii, teaching. In the evening, 6:30, I'm getting ready for the class. Can you believe it? Same man show up in this class. Then I asked, hey, you are here? You are traveling or visiting? No, I live here now. I asked, what's going on? Then he said, but I don't like Phoenix. People are so mean and rude, too hot in the summer. Some of my other friends said, moving to Hawaii, moving to Maui is called the paradise. Healing island. You can heal, you can be peaceful, therefore please move into Hawaii. I did. Then I asked him, a year later, because every year I'm going, a year later I asked, how do you feel now? Are you peaceful? No, not at all. Now he's complaining about Hawaii. It makes sense now? What people are doing now, looking for peace and going place to place. But the problem is in you. Not the Hawaii, not the Chicago, not Phoenix. Wherever you are, that is the place. Therefore, I'm asking you, the best thing you can do to understand about yourself, you are doing well or not, can you live like a lotus flower? You know the lotus flower, we don't have that many lotus here. But when you go to the eastern countries and hot areas, we can see lotus. Lotus cannot grow without mud and murky water. So after lotus open to the world, it's come above the water, above the mud, open to the world and shine beautifully. But right after, Caroline went to Sri Lanka with me, how many thousands of millions of lotus we are offering to the Buddha every day. But right after we pick the lotus flower, it will die after a few hours later. But when the lotus, right after, when it is growing in the muddy and murky water, it is always beautiful. Lotus flower cannot exist without mud or the water. So therefore, whatever you have in the society, all the problems, that's a part of your life. Think about those are nutrients for your practice. All the challenges, all the annoying people, all the difficulties, all the problems you have in your life, they are kind of tests where you act in your practice. Without that, you cannot see who you are. Therefore, we say, no mud, no lotus. No mud, no lotus. At the same time, people love all the problems. I can say people are enjoying suffering. People complain about the pain and suffering, same time they are enjoying it. I'm sorry to say that. Why they are enjoying it? That's the only way they can bring attention from other people. So what is the nature of that mind? Weak mind. So therefore I'm asking, bring your attention to inside you, then you are blooming to the outside. Actually last night, somebody sent me a message. You are doing so well here in this country. What is the secret for your success? He said, just give some few words. What is the reason? What is the secret for your success? I said, first thing I figure it out myself. This is what I said. I kill myself first. I don't know you get it. I said what I did to make my life success, I killed myself first.
Regarding ego.
Okay, you got it. I killed myself first. So then that other friend right away called me and said, what? I said, okay, you have to kill, this is the secret. I said, if you want to be successful, kill yourself first. He's a smart guy. Exactly what you said. I got it. That's why he called me. He was overjoyed with that word. I said, you have to lose yourself first. Then you become real. Why? If you don't kill yourself first, whatever happening in the society, all is hurting you. Now think about, we are throwing something to the air, you don't hear any sound. Why? There is nothing to touch. When you are throwing a ball to the wall, we always hear something. Why? There is something rough. Same time, why we are hurting? Why is hurting? You are believing about yourself, something not exist. Then you are creating all the issues after that. So therefore you can keep your healthy ego to maintain your life, but whatever you are believing about yourself, this is I am, this is the way I am, you have to destroy it first. Then you have to let it grow for a new person in your life. So, what I'm asking you today, to understand that the first thing I realized, I used to be an angry little monk. I'm very honest about it. Because age 11, now think about age 10, age 11, challenging. I used to be an angry little monk. One day my school closed within 5 minutes because of my angry actions, what I did in the school when I was a little monk. Why? I used to be so angry. Now people call me Bhante Sujatha, angry little monk. No, just kidding. Now people call me Bhante Sujatha, the loving kindness monk. I didn't make that name for myself. People start calling me that. Then automatically that name built by people. Now I'm always thinking, oh my God, when I was young, I get all the time angry. I even can kill somebody, that kind of furious anger, wrath, kind of like that. Now I'm totally opposite. Other day, something in our meetings in Chicago, somebody said something really annoying, difficult to me. He made the comment to me. It's really negative. Really so negative. So I was sitting there. He made the comment. Then I can see everybody around me like that. Now everybody rolling their eyes. I can see. Now everybody is kind of looking at me what I'm going to say. I just maintained my smile. So then other people came to me, the way you handle it, I cannot do that. I said, I feel it inside me, why I handle it really well. No matter what is happening, end of the day, I have to be joyful. Therefore, I said, I don't want to jump into somebody's garbage bin. That's what I said. I don't want to jump into somebody's garbage bin. It's a great analogy, right? Now think about if you see garbage bin, you go and jump into it and close the lid. If you see there's a garbage, what we are going to do? Clean it, walk around it, and close it, or hide it, take it somewhere and do something with that. If not, run away from it. But what we are doing now in the modern world, people love garbage. People, what they are doing, they jump into the garbage bin, or then they are complaining, it smells bad. They don't know they jump into it. Now they are complaining about it. So, how I do like this now in my life? I realized one day, when I was an angry little monk, I realized what is the issue in me because I don't know how to love myself. That is the issue. The day I realized I'm going to go the different direction taking care of myself, then I felt so good. Therefore, what I'm asking you today, forget about all other meditation practice, technique, holistic lifestyle, everything, forget about it. If you go to those things, please do. But end of the day, ask that question, do I love me? Do I take care of myself? If you ask those two questions, your life is wonderful. No need to have thousands or millions of things. Now, to find peace, find happiness, can you believe people spending thousands of dollars to find happiness? 2 girls went to New York City for the mindfulness training course. I said, good for you. I don't control those things. That's not my job. They write up, they are high school teachers, they came to the temple. I asked, how was it? It's okay. What does that mean? It is not okay. Then I'm more curious to get more information. I ask them, how do you feel about it? Oh, Bhante, we learn lots of theories. Nothing much. But the good thing about this program, end of our program, they issued us a certificate. We love that. Why is that? They are high school teachers. They can add into their resume. Now they can have a raise. Why? They are mindfulness trained teachers. Now they were laughing at me. We can teach mindfulness to our children, but we are not mindful. That's what's happening right now. So, no need to teach mindfulness. You be mindful. Now parents always come to me and ask me, I want to teach my children what I learned. I said, good luck. Don't even try. But be the person. Make sense? Be the person. When I was little, my mother never asked me to go and bow to the Buddha, chanting or meditate. She never asked those things for me. But I can see she's doing every day. Now, that time I remember, even I'm not doing it with her, I got the message. I'm always thinking, this is the way I remember how my mother did it. So therefore, you take care of yourself, then you are helping thousands of millions of people in the world, including your family. So without loving yourself, I'm always reminding you, there is no spiritual journey. Chapter close. Right? Without your self-loving kindness meditation, people say 1,000 things, I'm spiritual, I don't believe it. Why? Without this physical body, taking care of this physical body and this mind, how come you call you are spiritual? Make sense? Okay, now your time to ask questions. Any question you can ask. Okay. Whatever question, whatever I said.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you, I'm like 5 years into my healing journey, right? And I love what you said about the death of the, well, I should say 5-15 years, but the death of the ego, right? And how I logically am aware, I am not this identity, I am not these false beliefs, I am not, I have a pattern of suffering in my ancestral lineage, I can be abundant, right? I understand all these logical things. But then like the part of you that still feels subconsciously unworthy, not good enough, whatever that feeling is, like how do you let go of the control? Because the part of me that holds on to that, I think, is the part of me that desires to control, because it's not safe to let go. Like growing up in an addicted household, it's not safe to trust, surrender, let go. But I know I need to trust, surrender, let go. So like how do you kind of bridge that gap of,
Negative
letting go.
letting go.
And letting go.
So, that means, there's another, there are a few ways to gain the wisdom, right? One is listening and gaining wisdom, thinking and gaining wisdom, and meditating and gaining wisdom. Now people are focusing on more meditation, sitting and focus on all those things. That's what people are focused on, gaining the wisdom. So I think now, in your question, how I feel, you have to think a lot.
Yeah.
Thinking and gaining wisdom. Thinking is not crazy thinking. So that means, I don't like the word controlling, but keep the power within your mind. You have to think. When you see, when you hear, when you react. Now think about, a whole other talk I can give. Now we have these 6 senses, right? Including our mind. That's why I said 6. What we are doing every day now, using our 6 senses. What you see, what you hear, what you taste, what you talk, or whatever things, you keep reacting. When you react, how you react? You put I into it, mind into it, mind into it. So you cannot just see it, just eat it, just think about it. Always we are reacting. So therefore, attachment is a trap. Now think about monkey trap. So you know the monkey trap? How we catch a monkey in the eastern countries? Using the coconut. We put the banana or something inside the coconut after we drink. Then monkey come and grab, and they can see something inside. They put the skinny hand and do like this. Then they cannot take the hand out. Why? It is swollen and big now, after fist. Now what this poor monkey does, he's so attached to that piece of coconut or banana, holding the coconut shell like that, running all over in pain and crying. This poor monkey. Then he's so much in pain, he let go. They take the fingers out, then he can see the little banana or coconut, then he stays in. You just imagine a monkey. Then after a few minutes later, what is going on? Yeah, he does it again. He forgot. I think every time when I go to Sri Lanka, when I see monkey doing that, I said, monkey, you are my Buddha. Yeah, you are teaching me about the attachment. So why? We are so attached to something. That's why we cannot let go. So therefore, think wisely. No need to sit on the cushion to understand that. So sitting is important. But while you are driving, I know you are driving 45 minutes to get here. And so when you are driving, think about those things. What I am going to learn. When you are emotionally drained and distracted, don't make any decisions. Just give some time. So more and more about you think about that situation, you understand more about it. I think most of my wisdom I receive not sitting on the cushion. I sit on the cushion, then I live my life in the society, then I understand. When I listen to you, when I listen to the other people, that's why I understand. Therefore, little by little, let go. So people think without attachment we cannot survive. That's what people believe. But Buddha said, attachment is another, love is another word for attachment. How about that? Love is another word for attachment. Then what is the detachment? Detachment is true love. Did you get it? Detachment is true love. So when you are detaching, we are not neglecting things and people. We are totally attending and doing things, whatever possible ways. But the rest, let universe handle. Make sense? So that's how I'm handling it, So therefore always be aware about your feelings, your thoughts and your emotions without reacting to them. And also I'm asking you, every day do a short sitting meditation. Then you will live life, accordingly, according to that wisdom. Any other thoughts? Yes.
The more content you become, the more aware of those outside toxic attachments.
Yeah.
Okay? But then you find that you get very tired of dealing with them. I do anyway. And then you become alone. Because you start to just, I'm better off alone. Because I'm more content. I know I'm good. And then everybody who comes in brings in some kind of toxic energy. So you say, no, not for me. But doesn't that isolate? I find it isolating.
Sometimes, this is how I feel. If you feel isolated, still there are some issues about the contentment.
Oh, true.
Right? Did you get it?
Yeah.
If you feel still isolated, we have to work on the contentment. So, then I love it. I love it. When we are content, this is funny, okay? When we are content, all the normal people, we call the normal people in the world, they think we are crazy. Is it true?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? We are this. Oh my God, she doesn't have any reaction. She doesn't, with man. Why people want to see what everybody does? They want to see the same thing. I call the downstream. So going downstream is very easy. What the content people going upstream. When you are going upstream, the downstream, thousands of millions of downstream people see one person going upstream is look weird. Then they think something wrong with that person. So I think, now think about you, all are looking at me. There's a one person like you turning your chair to the other side and looking at other people. Then other people think, oh, it's weird. So when people think you are weird, I'm asking, can you handle that?
Yes.
That's the point. That means that's a good exercise. That means you are content. Even 1,000 people say you are crazy. No, I'm fine because that means your inner strength is very powerful. Nobody cannot take it. So what is it?
I was just going to ask you, there's so much talk about anxiety with your kids. Like I was saying, my granddaughter, my daughter says she's not shy, she's anxious. And anything you could say about that? There's just so many people that seem to have it.
Yeah. So that means it is. Sometimes I feel when after I come to this country, everything is sometimes in our bloodstream. It is ancestral, generational issues. Now I can see, I can give a lot of talk about it. And so, now you can see the karmic journey in this. It's, keep coming the same thing. Now, I think, now we talk about the present moment in the Buddhist practice, right? Present moment. So, if you see those things, you have to focus on yourself to taking care of that. That means you are not contributing your energy to the next. That's the only thing you can control. Yourself. So that means when you are not really showing off your anxious mind to other people, then they will ask you, maybe your grandchildren, Grandma, how do you do this? Then you can help that person. Then that person will stop. So first we have to show them, I am not anxious. I am okay. Then tell them the truth. Explain to them. Then they understand that. So I have bad back pain. One of my friends, and she's a healer, because I meet so many healing people when I travel. Then she said she's going to do the healing sessions for me. It's a very interesting thing she said to me. But this back pain, not only this lifetime for you. It is come from your father's side, 7 generations. Then I said, what? She says 7 generations now. Then I was thinking about my father. Oh my God, he suffered a lot from the back pain. Then I was thinking about my grandfather, my father's father. He go through the same problem. I remember as a kid. Then after that, I don't know. Then I started to believe it. Then I was putting all the teachings together. Then I can see the connection. So therefore, I cannot go and fix their problems. My ancestor issues problem, I cannot. But I can focus on my problem now. If I am not contributing any energy to continue that means I start. So therefore, what we have to do, live in the present moment, taking care of yourself, problem solved. Why I said world is too big to change. Make sense? Okay, anything else? I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you so much. I want to make one announcement. You can see all the Choose Loving Kindness item. Last 23 years, I help mothers and the babies. There's a little baby. I was donating 23 incubators and 1 ultrasound scanner for the pregnant women. Every year, I am teaching 300 pregnant mother meditation retreat in my home country in Sri Lanka. And so it's very close to my heart. Why is close to my heart? Without these beautiful mamas and the mothers and the women, we cannot make this world peaceful. So I really believe if mothers are doing so well, the babies are doing so well. So therefore we have to treat the root. So therefore I'm treating the mothers and the babies. Can you believe my recent experience? 23 years ago I blessed the mother, put the hands on. Now this baby is 23 years old now. Last time when I was in Sri Lanka, whole family came to see me and said, Bhante, my son, the baby I blessed, 23 years. He graduated, he did the masters in Sri Lanka. Now he got a scholarship to Ohio State in the United States. Now he is studying his PhD in Ohio. He is most loving, kind, peaceful young man. I feel, he feels like I'm a father now because nobody is here. He's called me every day. And that's beautiful. Therefore, I believe changing one generation, one mind. So therefore, last 23 years, I helped so many people. So whatever you are donating today for my cause and whatever you purchase, 100% donation going to the mothers and the babies. I'm so grateful. So thank you so much.
If I can take a picture of everybody around Bhante, would you mind?
Yeah, and thank you all for attending. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And is the Pregnant Mothers Day project for a donation. Okay, thank you.
Also, I just want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank everyone from out of town joining us. Follow us on our website,